Hello, it's Dr. Rhonda Johnson. Today is Super Bowl Sunday, February 11, 2024. Well, today I'm talking about alternative testing for COVID-19, and I'm discussing an article published in health.com on February 6th. But first, I want to do a quick review about COVID-19. COVID, the virus SARS-CoV-2, can infect the gastrointestinal tract, leading to symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. These are less common than the usual upper respiratory symptoms or fever or malaise. And people can shed this virus, the SARS-CoV-2 virus, in their stools for weeks or even months after they were first infected with COVID. Now, it's not known with 100% certainty if these gastrointestinal shed COVID particles or viruses are contagious. The current view is that you get infected with COVID primarily through airborne exposure. So I guess some people are using this information to use their rapid tests at home for testing the stool and the wastewater instead of the nasal swab method. So this article quotes a bunch of experts on this whole thing of testing your stool at home for COVID. First, they say that the tests that are sold here in the United States are only approved to collect nasal specimens, and using them to collect stool specimens can lead to either false positive or false negative results. And they say that for the most accurate results, folks, use the tests exactly as directed by the manufacturer. Now, some people think because the CDC tests wastewater to monitor for COVID, they can use these tests. But folks, the CDC is not using rapid tests. They use a lab protocol involving the PCR detection of viral genes, not viral proteins like the home tests. Lastly, one expert notes in this article that there's a whole lot of stuff in the stool, and it's not known if any of that material can create a false positive result. So the bottom line, folks, is I think you should just use these rapid tests, these home tests, according to the manufacturer's instructions, period. Now, while I'm on the subject of COVID, just a quick reminder that the Omicron subvariant JN.1 is currently responsible for more than 90% of COVID infections in the United States, according to the CDC COVID-19 data tracker. Now, I also follow other sources, and I follow one source that does COVID forecasting. And according to this source, the United States is currently seeing around 1.3 million cases a day, nearly 10 million a week, with an estimated over 50 million people infected with COVID just in 2024 alone. So the key takeaway is COVID is very much around. You might not see the virus, but it's around. So remember, too, that there are oral medications available by prescription to treat COVID for high-risk people if it's diagnosed early. So that's my message today. I hope you have a great Super Bowl Sunday, and hopefully your team will win. Take care, folks, and be safe.